Mi chiamo Lorenzo e con il Vostok, il mio vecchio camper del 1982, sto facendo il giro d'Europa. Percorrerò 20.000 chilometri alla ricerca di storie e luoghi di confine. Queste sono le storie del Vostok.
East Coast is organization, but it's also a dream, also the idea, also the metaphor about the better place to live. And we are trying to bring such a standard of the normal daily living, we're trying to bring it here. A lot of the standard from the normal countries are missing here. We started telling story about a city which is really the place where you want to live, stay, raise your family, work, establish your business, whatsoever. Our city, Kosice, got the major problem, like the active people, smart people, young people, they don't have really too much opportunities to realize themselves in sophisticated ways. So most of them, or many of them, are leaving the city in an early stage of their lives. This city missing a lot of qualities, but it's still our home and we love it truly, madly and deeply and honestly. So we made this story about the place where you can be open-minded, where you can be relaxed, where you can really see opportunities if something new is coming. Many of us, many of you for sure were somewhere by the sea, and if you came back for the couple of days after your return, you behave differently because of this mindset, because of this air, because of this salt water that you really affected you. You behave not like an asshole for a while, because we want to remain or keep these relaxed feelings for every aspect of the life here. Imagine Kosice is in Central Europe. We got almost everywhere, at least 700 kilometers, the nearest sea or nearest coast. So we are building something which is probably cannot be built in physical way, but it can be built in mental way. There are kids who are trying to establish their galleries in Prague, in Berlin, in London, and there is like super big competition there, and they are struggling. But many of them just came here back to Kosice, and they opened the gallery, and they are successful in a half of the year because there's hunger for this. People want to enjoy the life, enjoy everything, food, culture, drinks, everything, every aspect of life you can imagine. City of Kosice is since mid-50s, when the communism came to Czechoslovakia, former Czechoslovakia, start to be dependent one factory city, because large, really major factory steel plant was built. Lot of the factories, jobs, industries just died because they were when they were active during the communist era, they work much more as a bubble rather than the real industry or real factories. Since then, the city somehow turned into different industries, especially into IT. We got like 6 or 7 major world global corporations here, which employs together almost 10,000 people. But what is really special case and what I really love so much, culture came after decades of being somewhere in the bottom of the goals or the mission of the city, became top 3 topic in the whole city, because years ago in 2013 we have this special year of European Capital of Culture. A lot of people as producers or active people learn and get skills about how to create all the fields of culture, from design to organizing the big stuff. But also on the other hand, the audience start to understand the culture is not just one philharmonic orchestra and one state theater in a city center. The culture is much more wider definition, and they start to accept different forms, different people, different organizations, different outputs, and this remains. The people here, after years and years of isolation, they networked with the Europe. I think like if people will accept like quality and wider context of the culture into their lives, they will ask for the better solution. So if you will decide to quit your job one day as a, I don't know, account manager, and you will decide to start your own street food company, or start to do your own farm, or to be a baker, or to be some craftsman, this all for me is culture. You're improving your own skills, and also your feeling, good feeling, your satisfaction to doing this stuff differently. This is also the effect of culture, because culture brought you opportunities, like the sea, who brings you options, opportunities, challenges, and you can just pick it. It's really, this is what culture do with your life. So in practical, formal way, East Coast is doing several things. We are doing the public intervention. Like, we are standing right now under the bridge, which was built in mid-80s, and it's just concrete bridge, which leading from nowhere to nowhere. Doesn't really matter why, but years ago we made intervention. We wrote some funny sign there, and what happened? This intervention was brought as an example of good intervention to Biennale in Venice in 2012. We are doing this intervention as a slap to the face of the citizens, because we want to woke them up, like, hey guys, there is like some substandard of what you get. You should ask for more. You should ask for better spaces, better services, better offices. We are not like making some, I don't know, really futuristic ideas like, oh, we dream about this city. We are just showing the reality. Like, there are many cities around the world that they doing the similar stuff completely differently, with less of public sources, with better outputs. Why we shouldn't ask for this? Because it could improve our lives. For me personally, the major success, it's like the policymakers, stakeholders in the city, like the urban development agency. Also, there was like large infrastructure audit. Those people are connected with us. They asking us for our views. We always get in touch with public and also with the municipality to somehow like manage the challenges. What city will challenge in next years. When we established or somehow made this idea of East Coast, we were capable of the amount of time that we're going to eat, and we decided like, yes, if it will take 30 years or 50 years, we don't really care. We will be here, we will be doing the stuff. In the years, it's almost 1 decade, so it's almost nothing. We got some really relevant results in communication with the municipality, with the followers and the supporters, which are support us by work, by the voluntary work, by some money whatsoever. It's growing. So I'm still really engaged into this idea. I have passion for this because I can see that it's changing of mindset does make sense. For me, the city, any city, is not buildings. It's what is between them, and it's people. So, really, I don't care about if there will be ugly buildings or nice buildings or super architecture. If the people will be assholes, yes, we are going to fail. But if we take care about those people who are not going to turn into the assholes, I think that we will be successful.